as there are people out there, and as long as there are problems to solve, then there's a need for engineers, and you could be. Oh, I think the future is just wide open for engineers just getting into the industry. Initially, I didn't know what an engineer was. I thought it was just some guy on a train. And when I was a junior in high school, a friend of mine who was a senior, went to an engineering seminar, and she told me, "Hey, Vic, you might want to get into engineering." And then that following summer, I actually went to a chemical company in the St. Louis area called Mallinckrodt, and there was a guy named Eric who was a chemical engineer that kind of showed me around. He told me what engineers did and gave me a real good introduction to what chemical engineers did right there in St. Louis where I grew up. So, and I went to the University of Missouri at Rolla, which is an engineering school in Southwest Missouri, and because I liked math and I liked science, I liked chemistry, I thought, well, let me try chemical engineering. But really, engineers are problem solvers. And one of the things I like about engineering school is that it helps you to think. It gives you the skills to solve problems. And once you have those skills, then it's like, what problems do I like? What problems do I have interest in? What problems do I have a passion for? And then you can go into that field. And if you have an interest in math and science, and then you just have that natural curiosity, I think that would be kind of a good foundation for getting into engineering. So once you become an engineer, you don't necessarily have to stay within a certain discipline. It's not rigid. It really is almost like a funnel. It's like you start out as an engineer, you come out of engineering school, and then the world just opens up to you. But I think that once you take a couple of steps, see where your passion is. And if this is something that you really like, that seems to really fit you like a hand in glove, then I would definitely pursue it. You can get into so many different areas after you get your engineering degree. You can focus on design, you can focus on production, you can focus on management, you can focus on people, you can do any of these things. And as long as there are people out there, and as long as there are problems to solve, then there's a need for engineers, and you can be one of those people to not only help other people to solve problems, but make a good living at it. Being an engineer has been great for me and my family. We just bought a new house. My wife is all smiles, and I need to tell her, hey, that's because I'm an engineer.